first of its kind of experience where we invite corporates to have an hands-on experience of how their employee volunteering can actually help in, putting the impact to the next level. What you do is actually creating a change and in a sustained manner. So it is to give you a flavor of what you do and how you do it. So the boxes that you see in front are just a part of it. But today we have Ms. Divya, Ms. Shushri, and Ms. Alithya, I hope I pronounced that correctly, from the Sakya Foundation. I hope that they would be better judge of what the organization is about, and we'll bring that later. But right now, there is something very fascinating, and I believe you all would be intrigued. I also see a girl joining our session. Maybe there is painting and everything. So I hope you really enjoy the session, and I would hand over the session to Divya. Thank you, Divya, for joining us, and there will be a mic for you.
Good evening, everyone. And thank you so much for joining us here today and helping us create these wonder boxes for our children with developmental delays. So my name is Divya Karthik, and I'm a physiotherapist and a sensory integration therapist by profession. And I've been in this sector working in the sector of disability for the last 15 years. And I've joined here with my colleagues, Shushri Das. She's a speech therapist and she's working for past 8 years with children. And I have a youngster who just joined us, Althea. She's an occupational therapist. So before we begin getting into doing these boxes, so are you all ready to have some quiz? Shall I ask you some few questions, please? Yes? Yes? Buy one express. So what is the percentage of disability in the world currently? Is it 5, 12, 16 or 23? Any guesses? How many people in the world what is the percentage of disability that is present in the world currently? This is the latest data which was published in 2023, early January this year. So what do you think it is? Any guesses? Anyone? 16? Yes. So he's right. Actually, it is 16%. So typically 1 in 6 of us are actually disabled in the world. This is the latest data, the January data. Moving on to the next question. So in India, adopted the Rights of Person with Disability Act in 2016. And India had 7 categories of medical conditions categorized as disability. And now they have increased it. So what do you think they've increased it to? 25, 31, 21, 18. Any guesses? 31? No, it's not 31. It's actually 21. There are actually 21 medical conditions which are actually categorized as disability. So the minute you actually say the word disability, right? So all of us kind of associate a person with either in the wheelchair, or person who is blind, or person who is deaf. But most of the disabilities are actually invisible. So if you find a person with autism or with ADHD and with learning disability or just with mental illness, they will look like so-called any other neurotypical person. So just moving on. And today you're actually all helping us out to create sensory wonder boxes. Do you know how many senses all of us have? You, me, everyone? 5? Do you all think it's 5? We have a little girl there, so she would tell us. 5, dear? Yeah? Okay. So actually it's not 5, we have 8. So all of you know the typical, that is the touch, sight, smell, taste and hearing. We have 3 more. That is known as vestibular. Vestibular is the balance part of it. Now subconsciously when I'm trying to get down, I know I have to put my foot down. I would not be walking up like this, right? That is the balance part of it. Proprioception is the awareness of your body. Like I know I'm kind of standing right here and you all are aware that you are sitting. You are being seated on a particular thing. And the last one is interoception. Interoception is an inner feeling of being hungry, feeling of being thirsty, you're getting irritated, you want to go out of this room or anything like that, So that is known as interoception. And the children that you're going to curate these for have altered sensation. Either the sensations are more, they are hyper-seeking, they want more of these sensation, or they are avoiding, they do not like these sensations. So you'll find children with these difficulties, either you'll find them just keep running around. You must have seen children just running around pushing things. It's not that they want to do it, they're sensory seeking of proprioception. Some children always, they close their ears with some noise because they're sensory avoider of sound. So this is how children with autism and ADHD and sensory impairments are. And just before we move on to the next slide, recently, last week, there was a data which was released by the WHO and Center of Diseases, CDC. Do you know how many children have this problem in India? This is an India data. Any guesses? Just wild. How many? Has anyone met these children? Have you come across children with autism or having sensory impairments? Sir has, okay. Few of you have, okay. So it's quite alarming. This was released 2 weeks ago, so it's actually 1 in 36. So 1 in 36 children are actually having these sensory impairments. And going by this data and statistics, what researchers or clinicians feel is it's going to increase. So there will be more of these children and less of neurotypical children. That's how it's going to look like. And that is the seriousness of this particular condition. So today you're actually going to curate these wonder boxes where you have 4 different shapes present inside this box where we will be sticking 4 different textures. My team and I will guide you along and how to do it. And also at the end, we will be having a personalized message card given to you. You can write your message and this will go to that particular child and we will send that video whoever the child is using it. Along with the shapes, you will also be doing a game of tic-tac-toe. All of us have played tic-tac-toe, right? Yeah? So this game is a little bit different. We will not be using the cross and the circle. We will be using triangle and the square. Why? Because children with disabilities and children with sensory impairment associate cross as no. So the minute they look at a cross, they do not want to come near it. So they associate that as a no. So we will not be using it. We will be using primary colors and shapes. And there's also going to be a little twist. We're going to add a little bit of magnet on this tic-tac-toe game because so that they understand the sense of proprioception. They will know how much pressure that they have to put in to place that particular game. So this is what you will be curating in the next, 30 minutes or so. And so I'm just, along with creating these sensory wonder box, only by curating these, it's not going to be helpful for children. So we also provide various therapies. And this is just a program about art therapy, one of our centers in Bangalore where we perform. So you can just have a look at the video. But yeah. So today we'll all be calling all of you as Wonder Crafters. So the little girl there, your name is Wonder Crafter for the next 30 minutes, okay? Okay. So we'll all be calling you Wonder Crafters, and I think today we'll learn a little bit of, you have been sensitized a little bit of disability, and before we begin actually doing the activity, I will hand over it to my colleague Sushri, and she will take over. Thank you.
Hello everyone. So before we start the event, so we'll be doing some energizers. So we filmed this room with a bit of positivity. Everyone seems a bit, tired. So let us, start with a rocking energizer, all right? So this is all about you hearing me and following some instructions. So I'll be saying some words and associate a gesture to it. And I would want everybody to follow me, all right? Okay, so I'll be doing a trial run once, twice, and then I'll go along with all of you. Okay, so the first word is idli. So I'm going to do this for idli. I want everybody to do it with me. Idli. Okay, the next is dosa. All right, dosa. And the next one is coffee. Okay, can we do it once again? Idli, dosa, coffee. All right, we'll do it once again. Idli, dosa, coffee. Dosa, idli, coffee. Coffee, idli, dosa. Lovely, very good. Okay, so now there's a little bit of twist over here. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to do like the same thing, but please follow my instruction, but not my action. Okay? Follow my instruction, what I'm saying, do that, but not my action. So this is the most difficult part for me as well, okay? Let's just concentrate now. Okay. Coffee. Okay, very nice. Idli. Wow, lovely. Dosa. Coffee. Dosa. Idli. Okay, so now you understood what exactly I'm trying to do. So mostly what happens generally neurotypical people, whenever we say something and we, there's a gesture and we learn it, it's stored in our short-term memory and we do it accordingly. It's very common. Sometimes when we are saying something, doing something, it's a little bit misleading and confusing. So when we work with neurodevelopment delay children, this is something they struggle with every day. So it takes a bit of time for them to understand what we are saying, to come out of it, and then follow the instruction what exactly we want to do. So for that, we have to, repeat it a few more times, be more clear with what we want them to do, and that way we can help them a bit more. Okay, so now for the next energizer. So we are going to start the wonder crafting event very soon. Before that, let us start with a big round of applause. And how we are going to do it is, again, a bit of instruction. So if I go forward, you have to clap. If I go back, stop clapping. Can we do that? All right? Okay. One time clap. If I go forward, one clap. If I come back, no claps. Okay? I come forward. Louder, please. Louder. Let's go. All right. Faster now. Okay. All right. Okay. So now this is something called as proprioception. It can be a simple clap for me right now. Children with neurodevelopment delays again. Proprioception. So we just learned about 3 new senses today: proprioception, interoception, and vestibular. So proprioception, knowing your own self where you are. So they really don't know if a clap, how much pressure I should put together to have that loud sound. So this is something that we actually tell them. So I just wanted all of you to know about it. So shall we start the session then? So, okay, I wish all the best, and we'll start with this, and we'll be actually helping you along the way, and we'll also show you all the samples, and we'll just say you one by one what all things we have to do next, all right? Okay, thank you. Good luck, everyone.
So all of you can open the box. Now before opening the box, you have some materials here, right? So one of you can actually take out the sandpaper and the scissors and cut the shape which is being drawn here. So if you can, take it out. So you have two sheets. So one of you can actually cut this sheet and one of you can actually cut this foam sheet. Okay? And you can take out the shapes out from the box and one of you can stick the green color fur on a square shape. Okay? And the jute one on the rectangle shape. Okay? I'll be coming around and I'll be helping you people as well.
Square is for the fur. Then we have the jute for the rectangle. Now we have I'm using this table. Yeah. So we have this outline done in the foam sheet that is centered. So we can start with the cutting first. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, so basically need to curate single boxes for each person over here. So everyone has to do one box. The sandpaper should be on the top part where the sandpaper will be the texture.
your special message to these children with whom Divya will be sharing the story. So yes, please take your message card and write.
Box. Moment करें. ये देखो इसमें क्या है हमारे पास. और क्या है हमारे पास व्हीकल. Very good. Now my turn. My turn. Now your turn. Now the ground. What is this? What is this?
Amazing. Anyone else who would like to share their experience? Ma'am, please use the mic.
So my experience is after so many years, my own neurosenses rejuvenated.
Anyone else would like to share their thoughts about the whole experience?
एक दो तीन नो सेंट्रल
Well, ma'am, that is the whole issue. That is why we want to really generate this kind of awareness that these things are sometimes goes in a very latent manner. That even those, so we all have watched the stories of all so many movies, whether it's Amir Khan's, whether it's anybody else, where we see those children and we relate to them in these stories. But those are real people who exist among us, and these kind of activities actually give us that idea, actually give us that feeling that okay, this is what they experience, and how can we, by creating these small boxes with a beautiful message of yours. So I'm gonna just read few messages if you wouldn't mind, so that we can also see that how these messages of yours, so it's not just about message, it's also about, I think the Sakya Foundation is doing wonderful work in getting the things across in a manner which is also feasible to the corporates, which is they are bridging the gap through corporate volunteering program. They're trying to bridge that gap, and that is why CSR Box is trying to have these kind of live micro clinics, and we have 3 more coming up, and we have ensured that all of them have something to do and not just to sit and listen. It's more on hands-on experience we are hoping, and we hope that you enjoyed that. And I would love if you guys continue, whosoever is doing. But thank you so much for your session. Thank you so much for your time. And yes, absolutely amazing. This has been absolutely amazing show for all, with the help of all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I would love to. If you're on LinkedIn of yours about these workshops, so feel free to flaunt what you did today. So message that you are a bright, shining star and a future of tomorrow. All the best. What a wonderful line. Lovely kiddos, best wishes and a happy life to you. So this is by Rachna Vatsa for the most magical kid on the planet. Have fun with it. Another one says, keep going, good kids, and stay healthy. These are some things that it's not just about work, it's also about emotion that we transverse through these messages. Thank you so much for your messages. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you, everyone.